coleguinhas, finalmente temos mais informações sobre o novo jogo do Esquadrão Suicida, feito pela Rocksteady Games, e dessa vez temos um deep dive de quase 20 minutos sobre a história e a gameplay do jogo. Muita gente no Twitter estava reclamando e eu não cheguei a ver ainda, então vamos ver juntos o que vai rolar no Esquadrão Suicida Mate a Liga da Justiça nesse trailer legendado. Vem comigo.
Where are we going? And who are we killing?
I'm Darius Sadigian, Studio Director at Rocksteady Studios.
Rocksteady, pra quem não sabe, é que fizeram o Batman
My name is
Arkham.
Axel Ruby, and I'm the game director here.
Eyes up, people! Let's go.
At Rocksteady, storytelling and character depth are the core DNA of our games. These are not features, but Rocksteady fundamentals. With Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League, we wanted to tell a new story. We wanted to expand the Arkhamverse.
Cara, eles estão falando muito de história, né? O medo do Games as a Service é real, pelo jeito.
Now getting to see the world through the villain's eyes was really the hook for us.
Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is a third-person action shooter that can be played solo or with your friends.
It's a
Action shooter.
game that highlights Rocksteady's experience in bringing characters to life.
Caraca,
As a
tudo é
Suicide
história.
Squad, you'll be forced to take on an absolute impossible mission. You must kill the Justice League.
We want the mechanics of the game
Esse é
to
o
really
Mulher
reflect
Maravilha.
the personalities of the squad.
I'm always first on the trigger.
We want their moves to be flamboyant, exaggerated, chaotic.
Let's make like cheap chewing gum and not stick around.
Now,
Cara,
our
parece
four members of
legal,
Task Force
mas o
have
problema é
fight
muito
control
tirinho,
inside
né?
Metropolis. At twice the size of Gotham City in Arkham Knight, it's big, it's loud, it's a battlefield. It's a place built for verticality, mobility, the unique fusion of enhanced traversal, gunplay, and melee weapons, creating a supervillain empowerment that we think
Pior que eu tô
is a
gostando,
totally
assim,
original gameplay experience.
Ignora os personagens, eu tô gostando do que eu tô
Opportunity
vendo.
there to expand into co-op and have this dynamic world where friends can come together to share an
O co-op
experience.
funcionar
Or
bem,
players can go solo, switching character members between missions while savoring each and every story twist.
Do you feel it? The swell of pride for what we have accomplished together.
We want to welcome you all to the first episode of our new series, Suicide Squad Insider, where we will provide a deeper look into Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League.
Over the next few months, we'll be unpacking the game, answering your questions, and sharing a few surprises as we move closer to our launch on February 2nd. We'll also cover how Rocksteady
2 de fevereiro
the
agora.
game and its players post-launch with a
Será?
huge amount of free content.
On this episode, you're going to hear from different members of the Rocksteady team. as we explore
Pós-lançamento
more of the game's
gratuito,
story, the
será?
world of Metropolis, and the core gameplay experience.
The Suicide
Porque a gente tá
Squad.
vendo com o Mortal Kombat 1, né? Tipo, o nome das
Let's jump
skins ali,
into it.
o preço das skins tá bem caro.
Normally, when you make a game in a superhero universe, the protagonist is the best person for the job. The squad are definitely not the best people for this job. They're the only people available.
Hey, Suicide Squad! Fuck you!
So it gives the narrative and the gameplay a kind of frantic, slightly panicked feeling where they are trying to figure this out as they go. The Arkham games weren't gritty because Rocksteady makes gritty, dark games. They were that way because that's what suits a Batman story.
Every game we approach that with a similar mindset of just like, how do we enhance that experience? How do we excite players in new ways?
Então, esse jogo é colorido porque os personagens são coloridos, é isso.
A shooter first and with the high powerful traversal elements was coming out of our comfort zone somewhat, but we wanted to see what we could do to put an Arkham spin on the action shooter space.
Now get your damn gun out!
In true Rocksteady style, the cinematics are kind of the heart of our story. It's the most cinematics that we've ever done, and every one of them is crafted to perfection.
We're not just trying to do what we did before, we're making something which fits the source material that we think will make for an interesting story, but will feel different.
To introduce you to our story, let's jump into an early part of the game. Amanda Waller, the director of the government agency Argus, sends the team behind enemy lines into Metropolis.
Harley Quinn, should you not be more cautious?
She ain't wired that way.
Oh, Deadshot.
Hidden in an underground train station, the team finds a secret elevator.
Until we
É
figure out where the hell
muito...
we are.
Ele tá com cara de ser looter shooter, né?
is this a superhero museum? Hate superheroes. And museums.
I've seen it on TV. It's the Hall of Justice.
So let's rob the place!
Idiot.
Through these doors lies the inner sanctum of the Justice League. Sounds very grand, doesn't it? And it is.
She's a dame who can almost make me listen to a boring PSA.
Don't touch anything that's gonna set off an alarm. I ain't fighting any supers for you.
I have read much about the Justice League, and still, they are larger than I expected.
Those holograms aren't actual size, Sharkman.
It's so true to the characters that they're in Hall of Justice, and the first thing they think is, what can we steal?
Eles vão roubar o lugar,
Hey, man,
velho.
watch the
Ah, shit!
glass.
I'm okay.
What the hell you got there?
Thought this baby was a myth. Speed Force Gauntlet. Back when Doc Savannah tried to lift Flash's gimmick.
Pelo menos por aí explica o que eles conseguem como...
Miss you, Red.
God, shit! I'm still okay!
Baby!
Parece legal.
You found the Riddler's hat of invisibility!
Where'd the shark go?
Children.
Ooh, nothing says international assassin like a frickin' jetpack.
Shit. I'd break my damn neck.
You're probably right. Jetpacks seem more like a Deathstroke thing anyway. Mine.
A dubladora da Arlequina parecendo a Tiny Tina é ótimo, né?
That, hat's not gonna get you vertical, Shark.
I can make my own way up.
Porra, tubarão é...
Stupid sharks can fly.
All right. New toys, load of guns. Let's get up on that roof and get our freedom back.
So here we're taking these iconic characters who don't typically traverse the way they do
Caraca,
in our
mas
game. But that's the beauty of our
tubarão pula
storytelling.
alto
We
mesmo,
managed
né?
to take these unique abilities and make that an extension of their personalities.
Our power is undeniable!
We loved working with Gotham and making that a world for players to experience, and we wanted to do that with a new location.
Tá muito... Os gráficos estão bons.
Good to get out of that place.
Se o jogo não virar um Destiny da vida...
We felt that Metropolis was the natural next step to extend that.
Caraca, olha o tamanho da nave do
Than
Brainiac.
through an invasion from Brainiac with no Justice League to save them.
Just checking. We're all seeing that thing, right?
The entire game is about fighting behind enemy lines.
Oi, Wally! What the hell have you sent us into? It's a bloody war zone out here. There's a giant skull in the sky.
Congratulations, Task Force X. You're the first assets to make it into Metropolis alive. We're sending a signal transponder to your location.
So you're essentially in Brainiac's backyard.
Your orders are to activate that
Caraca, eu tô achando que eu vou me divertir jogando isso aí, viu? Eu sei que também todo mundo tá odiando.
What the hell are those things?
I mean, there's no civilians left. Brainiacs killed them or made them into soldiers to do his bidding. And through this corruption, the people of Metropolis have become extensions of Brainiac.
A gameplay tá, é a pior parte.
Thinking I shouldn't eat that extra tapioca putting in lunch.
Mas
What the player knows from our title and what the Suicide Squad is
a
about to find
travessia
out,
parece ser
that
muito
here,
bom,
Justice
viu?
League are the bad guys. They've been corrupted by Brainiac, and over the course of the game, your mission will be to kill them.
Ugh, Green Lantern. Nice. Hey, your face always looks so... What?
Harley doesn't have any innate superpowers, so to go up against these
Tara Strong tá dublando a Arlequina. Ah, então tá.
It's a challenge.
I'm in the middle of recon for Brainiac. Let's walk and talk. You're talking about, you know, the all-star team of superheroes here. I want you to see this. Pay attention, Floyd. Let me go! Please! Get it off! Get it off! Looks bad. Feels worse. But once you've been enhanced, there's no going back. Outstanding. When you face off against the most iconic characters in all of superherodom and the Justice League, it's by many people's definition an impossible task. You're searching for stragglers, augmenting Brainiac's army. The Shard gets it.
The stakes that Rocksteady sets, the challenges
Cara,
that
pior
heap
que eu
upon
tô
you as a player.
gostando do que eu tô vendo.
Ready to make the leap?
You know immediately, like, this is the tallest task I will ever take on in a video game.
Flash! Brainiac wondered how you got off the ship.
Speedster secret. The League doesn't leave anyone behind. Let's make you right, buddy.
You know, that's just what I was gonna say.
You're going to be fighting the Justice League.
Hey, Metropolis.
There's nothing more high stakes.
Pelo jeito, o Flash perdeu ali,
These
né?
are gods like Green Lantern, Batman, Superman, The Flash.
So, what's the plan?
At that point, the game really opens up. We start to see players look at their weaponry and really ask the question of, like, how am I going to kill the
Mano,
Justice
se
League?
for looter shooter, eu vou gostar. Tô preocupado com o esquema de upgrades.
You know, these guns are a bit shit. No offense.
Then head northwest. That's the last known of a Gotham arms dealer who's dug into Metropolis. Oswald Cobblepot.
Freaking penguin.
You want to last more than 10 seconds against the League? Cobblepot's been running anti-meta weapons for years. I want him recruited and brought back to the Hall of Justice.
Oh, I'm gonna recruit the shit out of him.
Caraca, mano, eu tô me divertindo com isso aqui.
He's made a name for himself in Metropolis as the authority on anti-meta human weapons. Now, Waller wants the squad to recruit him for Argus.
I see you've already stolen Traverse.
Cara, se tiver crossplay,
You'll need it to stay off the streets.
isso aí vai ser tipo um Miranha com armas.
At the heart of each character's playstyle is their traversal. Traversal gives the player total freedom. Every character has their own way of getting around that determines how the player moves through this world.
Don't like to boast, but how great was I?
Até o Capitão Boomerang tá legal,
It's a
velho.
power fantasy for all players. We wanted movement through the city to be fun.
O duro é isso, são apenas os 4 personagens. Se você não gostou de nenhum deles, você tá lascado, né?
Quite a normal city, well, as normal as a city can be in the DC universe.
We spent a lot of time
Cara,
trying to get
o pistoleiro vai ser disputado a tapa, né?
You get to see all the kind of DC lore.
Eu tô querendo jogar com o tubarão.
Let me do the talking with Penguin, okay?
Not just a building, it's a daily
Coitado do Capitão Boomerang vai ficar por último, né?
city that makes it more than just a city.
Penguin is not truly a penguin.
Yeah, mate. And I'm not a boomerang.
It is known for its size, its scale. Anything from the DC lore, you look at Metropolis as the city of tomorrow.
When did Penguin get out anyway?
Out. He was barely in. Money talks, creeps walk, you know?
I hear that.
It's just a great way for players to experience Metropolis in a new way.
Cara, tá muito legal isso aqui.
G'day, Pengo. Remember me?
No. Ain't this a right rogues gallery? Who's the big bleeder? Think his cousin used to work for me.
Ooh, which one?
Busted him out of a circus. We're getting the hell out of the city before Argus finds us. You in?
But we are working for Argus.
You bloody what?
Real slick, Shark.
Good talk. Nice catching up. Give my regards to the locals.
Tubarão é uma anta. Aí provavelmente vai ter uma briga.
Traversal is at the very core of our game. You will need to be on the move and master each character's movements if you want to succeed.
Mas eu tô gostando muito da travessia real, assim. A gameplay não tá me parecendo boa, mas olha isso aí, cara.
Swinging from the background lets her circumvent the trooper's shields and flank them.
Tem status.
You can also let her catapult herself into the air to shoot the corrupted from above. Now that you've seen some of Harley's combat in this scene, let's explore the rest of the squad's unique playstyles in other encounters. Captain Boomerang uses a mix between sniper rifles, SMGs, and shotguns.
What's cracking?
Each character has an iconic melee attack that can be used to create what we call juggle kills, and also break enemies' shields. Juggling an enemy with a melee attack will take guaranteed critical hits from all guns for a short period after. Shoot enemies in their legs, and then close the distance to do a...
Tá com cara de ser muito looter shooter, cara. Tipo assim, elementos de RPG, status e tudo mais, sabe? É jogo pra... full loot farofa.
Which he gladly shows with his Atlantean drop attack. He's the character that can take the most punishment. Heavy weapons, assault rifles and shotguns, and his trusted cleavers, sickles, and combat knives for some brawling action. For the bigger enemies, each character gets a super powerful single target attack. The Suicide Strike. This one-shots any enemy hit, but it takes longer to recharge, so it's important to use it tactically. Finally, Deadshot.
See, you're low caliber, and I'm high caliber.
His traversal is made to let him create his own vantage points. This works great with his weapon loadout of sniper rifles, assault rifles, and pistols. For more up-close action,
Caraca, tá parecendo bem legal.
One thing we really wanted to bring into this game was a reimagined version of the Arkham counter system and mix that with our traversal and shooter gameplay. Introducing Counter Shot. Each enemy has a different reaction to the counter shot. Some will be stunned, some will take damage, some will be interrupted, and then get really annoyed.
Ainda funciona aquela coisa do counter, mas agora mudou pra distância.
Demolish Brainiac's forces with all these tools.
Muito bom isso aqui. Cara, eu tô curtindo muito essa da Arlequina, velho.
Oswald Cobblepot, my man. Do we have a job for you? Tell him, Quinn.
You're making guns for us now, Bird Brain.
Thanks for joining us for episode 1 of Suicide Squad Insider.
Cara. Aí o pinguim faz um upgrade nas suas armas.
In the months leading up to our launch on February 2nd, 2024, we're looking forward to sharing more details and insights about Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. In our next episode, we'll be deep diving into more gameplay, combat mechanics, and how to take the fight to the enemy in your own unique style.
I want to show you what happens next. Let's call it a sneak preview.
We really want players to feel like they explored all these characters that we bring to life in this DC universe.
I'm going to enjoy this. You're starting with characters who aren't very powerful, and through the story, you're learning how to use their skills and become powerful.
We really wanted to deep dive into the RPG system.
You have your enhanced traversal, you have gunplay, you have weapons.
Cara, a travessia, se não for travada igual a do
and all of that stuff fusing together.
Arkham Knights.
Kind of unique experience.
Gotham Knights, desculpa. E do jeito que tá aparecendo aí, nossa, tá vai ser muito legal. Galera, esse daqui foi o trailer do Esquadrão Suicida Mate a Liga da Justiça. O jogo vai ser lançado no dia 2 de fevereiro do ano que vem, de 2024. E, cara, eu vou ser muito sincero. Eu fui esperando nada, eu saí hypado porque, pelo jeito, vai ser um looter shooter RPG co-op. 4 players jogando ali. E se essa liberdade for igual pra todo mundo, não for aquela coisa de um host que tem a conexão boa e o resto meio que vai sofrendo, se isso daí for bom, vai pegar muito fácil mesmo. E eu gostei bastante do que eu vi aqui. Como é um jogo da Warner, no geral, eles dublam e traduzem tudo, então ele tem grandes chances de vir totalmente dublado em PTBR com as vozes que a gente já conhece da Liga da Justiça. Então eu acho que vai ser uma boa pegada pro começo de ano. E o começo de ano já vai começar quente, né? A gente vai ter Tekken, o Esquadrão Suicida, caraca, vai ter muito jogo bom no começo do ano que vem. E, mano, eu me hypei, é isso. Você aí, hypou? Se você ficou hypado, gente, comenta aí embaixo qual que é o personagem que você gostou daqui. Vale até o Capitão Boomerang, viu? E se você quiser ver mais conteúdos do nosso canal, se inscreve aí ou dá uma olhada nesse outro vídeo que está aparecendo na sua tela agora. Novamente, eu sou o Hado, muito obrigado pela companhia, a gente se vê no próximo. Hashtag Beijo Me Liga.